Community forest management is quite simply just when communities have the right and the option to manage a piece of forest. This type of ownership and this type of management of forest yields benefits in many different dimensions. Certainly reduced emissions and better conservation. Also, it provides jobs. It strengthens local governance management. Communities have a common collective purpose, managing their forests.
Community forest management is already a major global strategy. 200 million hectares of forest land have been devolved to communities legally over the last 20 years. So there's a lot of what we call social capital and ecological capital in the community forestry movement that can energize RED and can help build RED impact. We want to break away from the carbon-centric model that's kind of dominated RED thinking. Think out of the box about how can we develop RED strategies that are enabling and that really meet communities' needs.
One lesson, I think, is that it takes time. It takes time for both communities to learn how to organize themselves, as well it takes governments time to learn how to be supportive. I think another lesson is that this only works well for communities and for countries and from a conservation perspective and reducing deforestation perspective when there's real partnership between governments that provide support, technical support, and communities.
We've had examples in the past where global forest policies were informed from the top down and results were disappointing. So it's really a question of how do we restructure that policy formulation process. Our sense is that there needs to be much more support for field activities, for pilot projects that are being implemented in different contexts, with different types of communities, that are being well documented and that are being linked into national dialogues. The need for management is increasing dramatically in the 21st century, and community forest management offers a system that can be much more equitable.
We're at a very interesting moment of history right now where there's tremendous interest on the part of some governments to allow this type of strategy to go ahead and begin to recognize land rights of indigenous people. The conventional protected area strategy has kind of reached its limits.